The harsh reality that thousands of residents in rural West Virginia still lack dependable access to clean drinking water is both shocking and deeply troubling. But here's where it gets controversial. Despite living in a country with vast resources, many communities here are forced to rely on unsafe and outdated water sources every day, simply because the infrastructure has been neglected for decades. Take Roman Patsy from Raleigh County. Nestled in the heart of the Appalachian Mountains, for nearly half a century, Patsy has depended on an abandoned coal mine for his drinking water, a source he admits he's never tested for safety. "I don't even know if it's safe," he told CBS News candidly, "but what choice do you have? You have to drink something." Roman's story reflects a larger systemic problem affecting roughly 250,000 residents across West Virginia who get their water from untreated places like natural springs or old coal mine aquifers. These folks often live in economically struggling areas where the median income hovers around $30,000 annually. Far from the wealth the coal industry once promised them. Back when coal reigned supreme, the companies themselves built and maintained many of the local water treatment facilities. But as the coal industry collapsed, so too did the water systems once held up by its funding and upkeep. To see this decay firsthand, Patsy joined a CBS News crew to visit a water treatment plant in Kimball, a small town in McDowell County. The building was in ruins, boarded windows, a missing roof, and rusted, corroded metal everywhere. This neglected facility was supposed to be the lifeline for the whole community. Just 20 minutes away, in Patsy's own town of Rhodell, the situation isn't much better. The local plant is similarly battered, with rusted pipes and a caving ceiling. Shane Bragg of the Raleigh County Public Service District expressed deep concerns about the invisible dangers lurking beneath the surface. "What scares us most is what's underground, in the mines," he said. "We can't even access the pumps down there, and if they fail, the whole town could lose its water supply." Recognizing the urgency, Raleigh County is now striving to upgrade its water infrastructure with assistance from DigDeep, a nonprofit focused on ensuring clean water for the 2.2 million Americans still without it. Travis Foreman, directing DigDeep's Appalachia Water Project, underscored the difficulties. "Many of these water systems are incredibly expensive to maintain," he noted. "Local public service districts are stretched thin and simply don't have enough workers to keep up with necessary repairs and upgrades." Thanks to these efforts, Rhodell is finally seeing a return of clean water, something not experienced in a decade. For Foreman, access to safe drinking water is a fundamental human right, one that everyone deserves regardless of their zip code. Patsy shares in this renewed hope. Standing by his kitchen sink, he recalled a time just recently when he turned the tap on at 4 a.m. and not a drop came out. Now, that peace of mind is back. "It's such a relief," he says, "knowing I have water here to drink and use." But this raises a provocative question. Why is it that in parts of America, in the 21st century, clean water remains a luxury rather than a guarantee? How long can neglected rural communities be left to fend for themselves, relying on crumbling infrastructure and unsafe water sources? Share your thoughts. Do you believe more should be done to address this crisis, or is it an inevitable consequence of economic decline? The debate is open.